at NIMASA. Both mishaps in our inland waterways seem to be getting worse. We will show you what NIMASA is doing while collaborating with other government agencies to stem the tide of these boat mishaps. And there is a special relationship between NIMASA and the Korean nation. What is it all about? Shipping development. Why, where, how, and all the questions will be answered today on the program NIMASA This Week. I welcome you and I'll ask you to please sit back, relax, and enjoy as we take you through the maritime sector this 30 minutes. Welcome.
Introducing the new face of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA. We are charting the direction for a maritime and regulating the industry for a better, bigger, and more economically stable Nigeria. Evolved to serve you better. We are NIMASA. New face, rejuvenated service. NIMASA, changing the tides in your favor.
The management of NIMASA, working with the NNPC, have reached a conclusion, and it is all about reviving the interagency committee that is responsible for working out the methods of operations when it comes to areas of general interest to the two government organs. Leading the team from the NNPC was the Group General Manager of Crude Oil Marketing, and the team from NIMASA was led by the DG NIMASA, Dr. Bashir Jamo.
Just last month, the Director General of NIMASA, Dr. Bashir Jamo, embarked on a working visit to the Group Managing Director of the NNPC, Mele Kyari, at the NNPC Towers in Abuja. In what can be termed as a follow-up to that meeting, the newly appointed Group General Manager Crude Oil Marketing Division, NNPC, Sir Billy Okoye, led a team of senior officials of the NNPC to meet with NIMASA in Lagos. Clearly observing COVID-19 protocols, the meeting discussed issues such as the need to ensure that Nigeria benefits from the affreightment of Nigerian crude oil. The NIMASA DG says it is a surmountable challenge if the NIMASA and NNPC collaboration explores the possibility of cost insurance and freight trade terms.
Most of the vessels that arrive Nigeria, in terms of the revenue we collect, we don't delay them because of the nature of the operations and the nature of the revenue derivables that is such that the entire country rely heavily on that. So we cannot have to follow certain bureaucracy like that of conventional vessels we do receive. So they come and load and go. It is only through the NNPC that we do receive information on such vessels.
The NIMASA DG also revealed that the agency was working towards the implementation of a national maritime security strategy to improve security in Nigerian waters and reduce the costs of shipping.
We have gone a long way in trying to propose solution. The agency just established a unit called Maritime Intelligence Unit, and what they intend to do is to gather intelligence informations for the purpose of preventing attack of these vessels. The Maritime Intelligence Unit purpose is for them to be part and parcel of those communities' areas, studying what they are doing so that we can quickly approach the Nigerian Navy to sweep into action by preventing the attack itself in a proactive way instead of reactive way.
Under FOB trade terms, Nigeria has no reasonable control over the delivery of its crude oil as regards carriage, insurance, and other ancillary services. But under the CIF arrangement, the country maintains ample control over the distribution of its oil, which can be leveraged to enhance the competitive advantage of indigenous operators. Dr. Jamo appealed for more local content in the transportation of the country's crude in line with the cabotage regime, while calling for contribution from other members present.
It will be a violation of the Cabotage Act if you have foreign flag vessels getting involved in cabotage trade If countries around us can ensure that their cabotage services, as it affects their own coastal waters, Nigeria should also be able to ensure we police that, and NNPC should be seen to be a driver, being a very big institution in this matter.
We have also observed that some of the information we receive from NNPC on crude lifting does not contain the Nigerian local agent. They bear some foreign agent, which makes it difficult for us to identify the actual local agents that are handling such tankers.
The cabotage was for development of local capacity. But recently, each time the Navy accosts the vessel, they'll send to NIMASA, confirm this vessel, whether they even register. Some of them don't even come to NIMASA. They just get their contracts from abroad. They come, they go into our oil fields, and they already got a contract with NNPC, and they go into working. So with this, I think NNPC should be able to drive this with the agency to build local capacity.
We will go through whatever catalog of requests. Where we can, within our own limited jurisdiction, we will do justice to it. But where we need to cascade it to our senior top management or other agencies, we will equally do so.
While addressing the meeting, Okoye declared that NIMASA was a critical stakeholder in the business of crude oil sale. He said his goal was to get the two agencies of government interfacing more closely with each other to resolve challenges and ensure seamless movement of crude and petroleum products in the country.
These activities cannot be done without the marine sector of the economy. So I found it appropriate to come to pay this courtesy visit to NIMASA regarding your importance, the importance that we attach to your activities. On behalf of the entire downstream and upstream of NNPC, I want to say a big thank you for your services. There is a new kid on the block of COMD who really wants the cooperation to continue, who will appreciate the support